Bror Fredrik coming at you with another video. Nope, we're not in Las Vegas. We are in Laughlin, Nevada. Took a drive down here this afternoon. Wanted to check it out. I have not been down here in years. I'm going to take you on a tour of all the properties, if they let us, of course. But so far, they seem pretty friendly. Like I said, haven't been down here in years. What I have noticed right behind me is the level of the river has dropped dramatically, but we're going to see what else is going on. It's about 100 miles south of Las Vegas, about a 90-minute drive, and we're going to find out if it's worth the trip to Laughlin, Nevada right after this. First up on our tour is going to be Harrah's. That's a beautiful view right there. Believe it or not, their pools are open. So we're gonna do a quick walkthrough on Big Tower of the actual casino floor. Gonna enter in from the Riverside. So let's do it. I'll keep the narration to a minimum. Let's take in all the sights and sounds. It is a Saturday afternoon, in case you wanted to know. There we go with the buffalo. All the modern games, of course. Do have a high limit room. The electronic games have made their way out here too. Little poker room. They're running a 1-3 in there from what I saw. Texas Hold'em. That's their sports book. Again, we're at Harrah's, and I am gonna play a little bit. I'm gonna dedicate 100 bucks to each one of these properties, just to get an idea. Is it looser than Vegas, tighter than Vegas? We shall find out together. If anything good happens, obviously I'll put that up. And stay tuned to the end of the video, because I am gonna post some pictures that I took here, which are absolutely beautiful. And I am also going to do a live stream, and I might post parts of that in this video, or I might just make a separate video of it. But that'll take place at night. It is about 2 o'clock in the afternoon right now. Nice central bar. That's a non-smoking section down there. A lot of locals, a lot of retirees. Didn't I say I was gonna keep the narration to a minimum? What happened to that? Can't help myself. 1-4, my favorite Buffalo game. You can win a lot or you can lose a lot. A little bit of volatility. But it's an awesome game if you got slightly deeper pockets. The Beach Cafe. Geez, Guy is all the way out here too. Guy's a maniac. He's everywhere. You too can win this car. Let's check out the gift shop as the security guard passes. Little detour. Wow, it's a huge gift shop. Holy cow. Let's get out of this copyright music. Wow, they got all the bags. All right, I think he just passed him. Either that or he's waiting for me, one or the other. We'll soon find out. Oh, coffee smells good. Hotel check-in. This side's spread out a lot. But again, all the modern games, they went full-blown arcade style. Alright, here's some Buffalo activities. I'll show you the views right out the back here. That's where we entered, right over there. For a locally type place, there's not a whole lot of poker machines here. The Range Steakhouse. You go, Harrah's, with your steakhouse. The Range Bar. When you're hungry, they got the smash burgers. Never play in these little alleys. They put the worst machines over here. And that happens to be non-smoking too. What do we got? Another beach club. Let's go see what their food is like. Alright, smash burger activity. Red mango and pin-up pizza. Guess a little too early for them to be open. I don't know. What is a red mango? Oh, smoothies. Oh, Cinnabons smell real good. Do we need to go to the arcade? No. But as you can tell, it is an absolutely beautiful day outside. In the summer, it can hit 125 easily. I've been down here in August, and it was just beyond belief. 125, and a little humid because it's right on the water. So it's like the double whammy. So this is a perfect time of year. And I was surprised to see, I was watching my altimeter in the car during the whole drive. And what's going on? I know you want to say hello. What's going on, man? Good to see you. And this is almost sea level. Vegas is at about 2,300 feet altitude-wise. And right here, we're at 300 feet. Oh, this is a non-smoking side. Okay, I get it. It's for your non-smokers. That probably has something to do with the heat, too. Drive was kind of nice. 15 to 11 to 95 to 163, I believe. Hour and a half exactly. We have quite a few more casinos to go. This is going to be a long video, but I want you to see every little bit of Laughlin, Nevada. So let's head back this way. This guy hit all the bonuses. Dun, 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 dun. That music gets me jazzed no matter where I am. Oh, more buffaloes. Got all the coins. She's reading the instruction manual. 8 free games. We didn't go down here. Let's see if we're missing anything other than the views. That's where I was standing right there. for the intro. Oh, this is the non-smoking side. Oh, here's where they're hiding all the video poker. No way. Oh, it's definitely not non-smoking. I just smoked 3 cigarettes walking in. Someone else's. Alright, here's where they're hiding all the video poker. Let's quickly check one of these. Let's see. Super double. Alright, let's check super double. It's an 851. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not great either. But that, my friends, is Harrah's. And we're going to hit up the next casino right after this. Next up, we have the Golden Nugget. I just did a quick recon. Looking pretty nice inside. Hopefully they're friendly to us. We'll soon find out. What's surprising me so far about the properties is the size of the actual hotel compared to the size of the casinos. The casinos are relatively small, all things considered. I got a nice little cafe. Oh, live music, supposedly. These places are old, obviously. I'm surprised how low the ceilings are. Can you see that? Not knocking it, just saying. I'm going to try to keep these walkthroughs pretty brief. I'm not racing, but I'm not lollygagging either. Because we have a few more casinos to go. A buffalo. And again, if you missed the live, definitely go ahead and check that out. If you haven't figured it out yet, Laughlin is full of retirees. Because at one time, I don't know about now, maybe I'll have to look into that. At one time, it was very affordable to live here. I don't know about now. I'll let you know at the end of the video. They do have pretty sizable... Should we head down here? They do have pretty sizable no smoking sections, and I guess that's in deference to the retirees as well. So escalators in Laughlin are always busted too. Go figure. Let's get some views out here. What's amazing about this, see this here? That used to be floating. All those docks used to float. No more. Bean and bread, Saltgrass Steakhouse. It smells pretty good. Let's see what the prices are like. That's not terrible. Let's see, coffee. That's important to me. Americano, 24 ounce, $5. Score. I know where I'm coming in a few minutes. And I did play a little bit at Harrah's, and I cashed out. I put in 100 and I cashed out at 132. So I'm plus $32. Shout out $32. I like that the bars have a view. But again, my goodness, is that water low. I'm going to try to take the water taxi later on today. It's like $5 or something to that effect. What do we have here? Another coffee spot? Award-winning thrifty old-fashioned ice cream. Sports book. She's got some interesting hair going on. Definitely more video poker in the Nugget here than Harrah's. But they give the people what they want. Like most properties do. The sandbar. A lot of machines I've never seen before. I would call them, what, off-brand? Something like that. He's standing up for his bonus. No coin spitters, but they do have some old school slots. Double bonus. It's kind of nice. The claim jumper. This looks nice. It smells good too. Use your comps nationwide. Very, very light on the table games, I've noticed. One craps table. I like the atrium here. That's beautiful.
Good?
How you doing?
Good. Joe?
Okay, good. Heading out the door. I'm doing a little travel vlog. You mind? All right. Good.
I don't think anyone cares.
Yeah, that's what I figured. You know, I'm doing all the properties while I'm down here visiting.
Very
What
cool.
time does it get busy?
Yeah,
Or
you know,
does it even?
This time of year it doesn't.
Really?
No, the
It's
summer's
seasonal
busy.
here?
Yeah, summer's busy. People looking to
Okay.
get out of the heat.
Makes sense. Yeah, it's a little chilly down here.
Yeah, it just makes people nervous when you walk around.
Yeah, that's why I did it real quick and respectfully. And of course, I stayed away from the cage and that, you know.
Yeah.
I do this in
I got a
Vegas and
call
all
from
over
the
town.
club,
Oh, yeah? All right. Well, I appreciate you coming out and
People
checking.
jumping.
Thank you. We just got checked by security, but he's like, you're all good. Go do your thing. I like the atrium though. Very, how would I say, Mirage-like. Okay, my friends, let's continue our journey over to the next casino. Be back right after this. Next up, we have the Pioneer. This place is old school AF. We're gonna go through here quick. Let me just show you in here real fast. Look at these old machines. That's pretty amazing. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time in here. It seems a little bit like if you had like a... There you go. This is like a... how would I say? Like every neighborhood has a dive bar. This would be it. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool that security didn't say a freaking word to me just now. Thought he was gonna say something. That's a nice. I'm not like, you know, putting the place down. Don't get me wrong. That's pretty cool. William Hill. Way more poker, video poker in here. This place definitely has a bit of an aroma to it, but it seems like a local hangout, you know? Definitely, I mean, these are all kind of a local hangout, but this place has that vibe, if you know what I'm saying. Like, everyone seems to know everyone. I asked for a cup of coffee over at the Golden Nugget, and it took forever, so I had to bail. I felt bad. I couldn't even find her afterwards. But again, small place, as you can tell. It seems like a nice vibe, though. At least the ceilings are a little higher in here. The Golden Nugget has the low ceilings. I like the old school. The machines here are definitely older. Ah, nice bar. Yeah, this place will probably be rocking tonight. Oh yeah, live music. The security guard at Golden Nugget who stopped and, you know, just wanted to check me out, see what I was up to, which, no problem. He told me that it's way, way, way busier in the summer, which I kind of knew, but I just don't see how that appeals to people, to be in here when it's 125. Look at that. The water's moving nicely. But it's so low. How you doing? Last time I was here, it had to be 15, 20 feet higher. No ifs, ands, or buts. That's crazy. No pew-pews. Caution, partner, we got the stairs going on. They got the buffalo. Buffalo. These electronical machines are like getting pervasive everywhere. What do they have down here? American comfort food. I want some American comfort food. They have AI to take your money now. Oh, Valentine's Day specials. No way. What do they have? 3-course meal for $36? No way. Beef tenderloin? Huh. That's alright. I don't know what's going on up there. I'd like to know. Something. Let's check out that gift shop. Let's give that gift shop some love. Oh, this is old school AF. This is old schooler than Cracker Barrel. Thank you. All right. Thank you again. Let me give you some views from the outside real quick. Show you how old school this is. It's nice. It's something that you'd see in like Carson City maybe, or where else am I thinking? Like up where Haas, the Cartwrights. Yeah, Virginia City. It's very Virginia City. There you go. That's the outside. Pretty boss, no? I think we are going to head across the street, and again there's a Pioneer, to the Tropicana, and we'll do that right after this. And here we are at the Tropicana. Just did a little recon in there. The music is ridiculously loud, so I might have to do some fancy editing, but we're still gonna go take a walk. This place has a totally different vibe. This place honestly feels like something could go sideways and you'd have to be careful. But let's go see, especially because they say no firearms. Well, let's go see. You can hear the music cranking. Again, we're at the Tropicana on a Saturday afternoon. The Spin Inferno. That's so funny to see Buffalo in on real machines. I'm gonna try to stick around the outsides of the walls here. I don't want to go like hooking straight up the center. Excuse me. I don't see the eateries yet. Got non-smoking slots. So restaurants down here. Let's go see what they got for restaurants. I guess this place is gonna be the happening spot later on this evening. Carnegie's Cafe. Deadville. What are the prices like here? Let's give it a quick look. Give them a little love. Come on, change. I want the patience. Come on. Do I have to touch it? I don't want to touch stuff. Oh no, I broke it. Alright, I broke it. Oh, here we go. We're changing. Meatballs, 13. Everything's 13. There you go. If you're hungry, it's gonna cost you 13 bucks. That's all you need to know over here. I don't want to go exploring too far in this place. There's the counter. I'm having a little Reno type flashbacks. It's very Reno-esque. But I kind of dig the old schoolness. Now, I'm a little confused. I've been seeing signs for Caesars at Tropicana up here. I'm a little confused, I must admit. Where does that lead? Guess this is that no smoking. Oh, they even got bingo. This looks like, I gotta look at this from the outside. It looked like it was constructed almost as an afterthought. Interesting building, like a shed style building. There goes a bingo hall. It's definitely got a unique smell in here. What does that smell? Like Chanel. What's the oldest Chanel ever made? That's what it smells like. Like Chanel #1. That's what it smells like. Eau de toilette. Again, not knocking. Just saying. Oh, there goes Caesar's Sportsbook. All right. Shout out Sportsbook. Look at that. They got the light on the ATM flashing. Need money? Need money? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Nice little center bar activities. This is nice. This looks like a reno. Definitely nice reno. And I noticed yet again, very, very light on the table game activities and very light on the video poker. Anyone who wants to play video poker is kind of at the bars. I mean, there's a few here and there, of course. One craps table. People are loving that game. I see those all over Vegas getting lots of activity. Oh, he hit it. He got it. He got it. And we got some buffalo. Scooter and wheelchair rental. So that, my friends, is the Tropicana. We have 2 or 3 more places to hit up. I wanted to try to get to them before the sun went down, but I don't think that's going to happen. What do we have left? We have Edgewater. The Colorado Bell, unfortunately, is closed. That was a victim of the pandemic. We got Edgewater. We have Aquarius, and I forgot the name of the one down there, but we'll find out. So we got 3 more. Don't go anywhere. We'll check them out right after this. I had to take a quick pause to stop and eat. There was an In-N-Out in the parking lot of the Tropicana, and I gotta say, shout out to this In-N-Out. You know I'm not huge into fast food, but I can eat the occasional fries and whatnot, but this has to be the cleanest, most friendliest staff of any fast food place I've ever been to. So if you want some quick eats and you happen to be here in Laughlin, definitely check out this In-N-Out. Next stop, the Edgewater. What up? This place hasn't changed in years. Wow, none of them I think have changed in years, but wow. Registration. She's winning all the bonuses. I want to check out the bar in the back first. All the modern machines. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, they have a steakhouse here too. The Denny's is downstairs. I'm not going to run down there. The Stockman's Steakhouse. Hey, we should. You guys got to know where to eat. Look how narrow this is.
You got a podcast?
Alright, let's check them out. What do we got? 16-ounce ribeye, 48 bucks. Shout out 16-ounce ribeye. Smoked. Alright. That's pretty reasonable. And they're doing a Valentine's Day special also. 50 buckaroos. What else is down here? Denny's American Diner. Alright, let's pop our heads out here real quick.
Then you come out the door.
Then you come out the door. How lovely. Thank you, ladies. Like I was saying before, the water used to easily be up to here, which is another 10 feet. Just amazing. Beautiful views. See the moon off in the background there. All right, let's get back in there. Thank you. One thing I gotta say, I mean, I know I just did a little impromptu plug for In-N-Out. There they are. But the people here are friendly. They are super, super duper friendly. That I gotta say. Very impressive. It seems like more of a, yeah, it is. It's a community. And it is the off season too, but very impressed with the reception. PT Express. Again, light on the table games. Friendly people. I like it. Vegas, not so much. But I'm okay with that too. You know, I'm introverted, extroverted, introvert, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes I want to just mind my own business too. But everyone here wants to say hello, and I'm down. Even the doggy wants to say hello. Shout out doggy. What else we got here? We have, oh, and this entire property here at the Edgewater is non-smoking. The entire property. The first one I encountered so far. And it smells nice in here. It smells lovely. Some type of air freshener. I wouldn't really call it fragrance per se. Let's not do butt cam. I wouldn't call it a fragrance, but it's definitely some type of nice air freshener. Capriati's. What else is over here? Oasis? Oasis. Oh, I get it. That's a play on words. Shout out play on words. Again, I'm noticing a little light on the video poker. I mean, if they put a swarm of video poker machines in these more local properties, people would just sit in front of them for hours on the best machines and just get drinks. Let's check out their sports book. take a look. We have to take a look. A buffalo, a double. What's a double? 851 on the payout. That's kind of typical. Yeah, that's all I've seen here is 851s. Again, if they made some 9.6s, the locals would just camp out, pitch a tent. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Let me show you. There you go. No vapes or e-cigs either. So if you want a non-smoking spot to chill while you're here in Laughlin, there you go. Alright. Daylight's burning. We got 2 more places to hit up. And we'll do it right after this. Here we are at the Aquarius. Second to last stop on our trip. This to me seems to be maybe the highest end property in Laughlin. Definitely smells nice in here too. It's certainly the biggest. No ifs, ands, or buts. And it probably has the most eating options too. This is probably like 3 times the size of the other places. Definitely the Edgewater. This has a large non-smoking section too. I want to show you something real quick. Who's going to be in town in case you're interested. Let's keep away from the cage. Yeah, they got all the games and some really ancient ones too. Check this out. They got a little non-smoking sports book in the back over there too. Check out who's going to be here. Cheech and Chong. That's crazy. So I appreciate everyone sticking around. Definitely stick around to the end. I'm going to throw up some pictures that I took and some bonus content. Trying to make my way around the security booth. Not saying they're going to say anything, but you never know. Outback Steakhouse. I could have separated this whole thing into individual videos, but I didn't want to do that to you. No outside food. Why is everyone so insistent on that in Nevada? It's like, what am I going to bring? My McDonald's in there? Come on now. Got River Rock Pizza and Pasta. I wonder if they actually use this back here. It's like a little club setup. That's kind of neat. Little showroom. Yeah, it's definitely the highfalutin area. I mean, casino in Laughlin. A lot of penguins. Penguins everywhere. Look how big the place is comparatively. I don't know what this is. Splash. Maybe they got a club or something in here. Maybe I should do some research before I do these videos. How about that? Nah, what fun would that be? Oh, get it. There's a cafe down there. There's a line to pull out money. That doesn't bode well. There's all the poker machines. And what the tally is so far, I am down $8. I played 100 in every property. And cumulatively, I'm down $8. So we got to get it back either here or Riverside, which is our next. That $8, I don't have to wash dishes. I don't know. That's funny when people leave on a bonus. Just like, got the bonus, I'm out. Schwah. But I kind of dig that. You know, the whole concept of backup spins is pretty much futile. If you're going to cash out, you might as well cash out after I hit. You know what I'm saying? Backup spins. Ugh. It's just like, okay, well, the casino paid me. Now I feel generous and I want to give some of it back with some backup spins. Like, has anything ever happened after a backup spin? Yes, it has. But you could get hit by lightning, too. You could hit back-to-back lottery tickets, too. I've had back-to-back bonuses on Buffalo. But it's rare. It's not worth giving back 10, 20 spins every time you want to cash out. Just saying. I'm a young whippersnapper here in Laughlin. I like that. I would love to come back when it's busy, but it's also going to be like 129. I don't know if I want to do that. I might just die. I'd have to buy insurance first. But that's the busy season. People come here like crazy when it's that freaking hot. What is this? True rewards multipliers in a way. 10x. Like I said, big property. What is this? That machine is glowing in the dark. It's drawing my eye. It must be bad. A friend of mine's favorite game, the Chili's. Look at the end caps they're putting on these now. Wow. Still light on the table games, but not like the other properties. That's a pretty big table game area. Is this whole section non-smoking? I guess so. All right, everyone, we have one more property to take a tour of. We're now gonna leave Edgewater and we're gonna check out Riverside right after this. All right, here we go on our last leg of this Laughlin adventure here at the Riverside, the famous Riverside, Don Laughlin's Riverside. Did a glorious 4K of his auto museum. I don't know if I'm going to put that up at the end or I'm going to do a entire separate video. We shall see. I don't want this to be too long. I don't want you to get bored, but how could you get bored with all this glorious 4K? I just had some coffee here at Seattle's Best. It was all right. This is interesting too.
We're very happy with what
there goes the man himself.
we have phenomenal entertainment. Best location in town.
Oh, I hear buffalo. A buffalo. This place has a very Sam's Town feel. That's the best way I could describe it. There's bowling alleys, down hallways, there's darts, long day folks. There's darts, there's pool tables, there's just about everything. And if you notice too, this place has probably got the most people out of all the properties that we visited. Completely different vibe. But look how busy it is compared to some of the other ones. There's a sports book up on the second floor. The museum's up on the third floor. And I'll put a link to the live stream I just did. That was pretty amazing. Great signal down here. Great turnout too. It's about 500 and something people. The Riverview restaurant. Haven't really tried any of the restaurants. Buffet actually smells good, but they're closed. Uh-oh. Someone won something. Oh, that's a crop stable, of course. This property is pretty vast. At the end of the video, which I'm wanting you to stick around for, I am going to do a recap of all my thoughts, all my impressions, and all of my recommendations here in Laughlin. I have some good, nice poker room. I have some good, I have some bad. I have some things that I liked, some things that I didn't. And if you stay tuned to the end, I'll tell you all about it. And that might make your trip, if you do decide to come down here to Laughlin, a little more exciting. They actually have a executive host here. Hot stuff, huh? The Losers Lounge. Well, I'm down $8, so after this video, I'm gonna try to recoup my $8. We'll see what happens. I put, like I was saying, I put a hundo in every single casino. And a Buffalo, of course, you know how I roll, to see how we do. Overall, I can't say that it's looser or tighter or anything like that. I have no determination on that. All I can say is the bonuses seemed more frequent, but definitely not as big. Are we going down this way? This place is like a maze. It's got an interesting layout. It's kind of all over the place. Obviously, people aren't used to seeing cameras down here. Although one guy asked me if I was a slot player, you know, like with a slot channel. He said that this place is pretty popular with them. How you doing? Good. Liddy? Zuh. Oh, there's a slot bar. Yeah, let's go back this way. So far, the properties have been pretty gracious to me. During the live stream, I got shut down at Edgewater. I just wanted to cut through. I didn't even plan on hanging out there. But I got stopped by some nearly paramilitary type activities. That was all right, you know, just doing the job. Hello, doggo. Let's see, which way are we heading? Let's head this way. Like I said, this place is pretty vast. What is this? The Sidewalk Cafe. Oh, they have a fat burger in here. So far, the music hasn't been overwhelmingly loud. So I've been able to, I don't think I'm going to have to, well, I might have spoken too soon. I might not have to do any shenanigans in editing. So that's kind of cool. Oh, nah. As soon as I said it, did you hear that? Was that more Hall & Oates? The rain in Africa or something? I don't know. I'm trying to figure this place out. It seems like a big L, perhaps? I don't know. Again, not a lot of video poker machines in here. In the town in general. That looks good. Looks like a pizza in a cup. Could eat like 5 of those. And a rubber chicken. Buffalo. Don't play those. That's the worst buffalo ever. Ever. They have some of these giant ones too. Wheel of Fortune machine is probably the worst deal in the casino. Yes, the payout can be enormous, but still the worst. Have we been down here? I don't think we have. Nope, speaking of video poker, there's a couple of banks. Yeah, I think I found them. Let's see what Double Double is paying. Holy cow, 6.5. I've seen mostly 8.51s. That was a 6.51. See, right next to an 8.51. That's terrible if you don't know how to read a pay scale. That's a huge difference in the payback. Trying to stay away from the cages. This is a vast property. You just gave her a little squeezy squeeze. I didn't sign up for any cards while I was here, because I probably won't be back for a while. And when I say a while, probably a couple years. Maybe 2 or 3, I don't know. We'll see. I'm sort of disappointed that the Colorado Bell was closed. That's very Ozarky. And it was a nice place. I remember having good times over there. I think I'm gonna grab another one of these Seattle Best coffees. But I'm glad I came this time of year. I did not do well in 125, 115, 120. That's what it's like here in the summer. You know what? I might actually sit down and play some live poker. That looked kind of fishy. Maybe I'll play with the locals here for a little while. Be a little magnanimous about it. Look at these giant ass machines. Holy cow. You ever see Heidi that big before? She's big. Well, I would say that sort of concludes this walking tour of the Riverside. So I want you to stick around and make sure. I'm definitely going to put up a bunch of pictures, some bonus video, maybe the auto display, maybe not. And definitely at the end, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to give you all the impressions, what I thought, my recommendations, and maybe a couple of hints to make your trip better if you do decide to come here to Laughlin. So is Laughlin worth it? You'll find out right after this. And welcome back. As you enjoy this slideshow of some of the images I took while I was on my trip here to Laughlin, I'm going to give you my thoughts. Now, first, I'd like to go over what I liked about Laughlin, Nevada. First of all, it was one of the most super friendly places I have visited in a long time. From the staff to the people to the employees around town, super duper friendly. You can tell by the video, everyone had a smile, it was a good time. Another thing that I liked about it, there is something for everyone there. There's a little bit of shopping, not too much. They don't even have a Walmart over there, so be prepared. But in the casinos, there's a little bit of everything. There's arcades, there's bowling, there's dancing, there's line dancing, there's live music of just about every venue. So you definitely will find something to do besides actual gaming, so that's pretty awesome. And if you're into the old school feel, Laughlin is definitely has that old school feel. The place has been around as long as Vegas. Well, maybe not as long as Vegas, but it hasn't changed much. It's not being constantly reinvented, so it does have that true old school kind of downtowny feel, which some people like, some people might not. I consider it a positive. Another thing that I liked, it is way cheaper than Vegas, even for food, for just about everything, and of course the rooms, and they still have the resort fees and everything like that, but it's much less. Room rates are lower, the food is lower, the expenses are lower, so it is a cheaper vacation than Vegas. And one of the other things that I think you'll like about Laughlin is the fact that there's gambling and nature mixed together. It's a nice blend, especially if you like the water. It has the beautiful Colorado River. There's boats. You could rent jet skis. So you do have your gambling and your nature put together, and it's an experience where that you're not going to get in Vegas, because Vegas is more of a concrete jungle. This is gaming in a natural environment, if you can call it that. But that's just me. I enjoyed the nature and the gambling. Now, some of the things that are cons, this might be personal to me because I have a little sensitivity to certain smells, but the casinos down there are trying to emulate what they do in Vegas, where each casino has its own scent, its own fragrance, its own aroma throughout the building. Well, they attempted to do that in Laughlin as well. Unfortunately, to me, it was overpowering in terms of, it smelled more like air freshener than an actual aroma. You know, when you go into the Mirage, it's like pina colada. Each place has its own distinct smell, but it's more of an aroma, more of a scent per se. What I found down there, it was more heavy and more like air freshener that you'd spray in the bathroom. Well, maybe not to that extent, but definitely smelled like Glade more than an actual casino aroma. That might just be me. I have a little sensitivity to some of those type of smells, but if you do too, be warned. Now, did I find the machines looser or tighter? This is on the cons list. I would say it is equivalent to local casinos here in Las Vegas, which tend to be a little tighter than the Strip. I don't care what anyone says, I can prove it. Local places are not looser because of what I call the captive audience theory. The people there aren't going anywhere, so they tighten up the machines a little more than I think is necessary. And as far as video poker goes, the best paying machines that I found were 851. If you're into video poker, I found nothing in the 9, which in Las Vegas and especially downtown, you can find 9-6 games. This was 8-5. So if you're a video poker player there, that's just about an average payout. I played in every casino, not extensively and not all the games. You know, I'm down with the Buffalo, but I found that I was hitting a lot of bonuses, but I never got a bonus to pay except the one you're going to see at the end, which kind of, for all intents and purposes, paid for the trip. Last con was the fact that gas was about $5 a gallon, which is $1.50 more, but I filled up the tank. So fill up your tank if you're going to take the drive. The drive's about an hour and a half from Las Vegas. It's exactly 100 miles. So I would recommend taking some food. I would definitely recommend filling the gas tank before you go there, because if you're going to pay at the pump in Laughlin, you're going to pay a lot more. Which was my favorite place? I would say out of all of them, each one of them had their own distinct flavor. Some were a little more local, some were a little more distant, some were a little younger, most were a little bit older, but each one had a definite distinct vibe. Which vibe did I vibe with the most? Riverside, the original Don Laughlin's Riverside. Why? It sort of had the Sam's Town feel. It felt like a big local casino. It was sort of like a mix of all the other casinos put together, and there was a ton of stuff to do in there. Plus, they had the Don Laughlin's classic car display, which was phenomenal. I'll probably make a separate video. I did take a glorious 4K, so if you're into vehicles, definitely check that out. And there's a lot of stuff to do throughout the whole town, but specifically at the Riverside for kids and kids at heart like me. There was arcades. They had an amazing bowling alley. The food there tend to be the most reasonable out of the entire area, so I would recommend my personal favorite, the Riverside. So finally, is Laughlin, Nevada worth it? I would say yes, but you have to manage your expectations. It's not Vegas. It's more Reno-esque. It's got more of a Reno feel to it. Definitely manage your expectations and you'll have a great time. If you're looking for glitz and glamour, you're not gonna really find it in Laughlin. It's a perfect day trip. It's a perfect weekend trip because of the price. If you want to come down, see how the locals do down there. But I would highly recommend not going down. Well, you do you. Don't get me wrong. You do you. But in the heat of the summer, July and August, it is absolutely brutal. We're talking like 115 to 125. That's why I went in February, because it was 65 degrees, absolutely beautiful. I loved it. If you love the heat, go in the summer, you'll enjoy it, whatever. So is it worth it? I would say absolutely. I enjoyed my time. I think you'll enjoy your time too. So I want to thank you for coming along for this walking tour of all the casinos in Laughlin, Nevada. I had a good time. I hope you had a good time. I hope you're enjoying these pictures. And I'm going to invite you to like, share, subscribe, and especially hit that bell button. And if you'd like to support the channel, you could do that with Patreon, get a channel membership, super thanks, or you can click on any links in the description below. And don't forget my channel partner, Olight, for the best damn flashlights and EDC carry gear known to man. And from Laughlin, Nevada, Bror Fredrik out.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.